Welcome back to this week's Real Country File, kindly sponsored by Aquapulse technology. Now, this product helps water be more palatable for livestock, encourage them to drink more and get more minerals into the gut. So thank you very much for them to sponsor it. Anyway, coming up this week, we've got Stephen at a speed shearing competition and Angela catching up with Aquapulse at the UK Dairy event. Anyway, over to Stephen.
Well, we're at Gisborne Auction Mart. It's dark outside. It sounds like a rave going on in there. What's it all about? I think I'll head inside and find out.
Well, I've never seen anything quite like this, Dan. Mate, we haven't seen you for a few months. How are you keeping, first of all?
Yeah, thanks a lot. I'm just glad you're here, Stephen. It's been a heck of a ride. It's the second year at Speed Shear. I'm just starting to feel just a touch better, if you will, but I've just been on a fair old roller coaster, and I'm just glad to feel a bit better. Like I say, it's still a long road to being right, but main job is we're moving forward.
You're on the mend.
Yeah, that's the main job.
It's like Glastonbury in there. It's mega loud. It's super loud. It's absolutely packed to the rafters. Tell us what's going on in there.
Well, that in there is just what you call a good bunch of folk. Farming folk, you cannot beat them. You know, it just shows how much they'll support each other, and you know, it's not a community, we're a family, us farmers, and we stick together. You know, when one man's down, we stand by them and we pick them back up, and that's what's going on tonight. It's the second year we're doing a speed shear, which is fastest, cleanest lamb sheared on the night, wins. Big money on stake. It's like a good big bucks, but like I say, it's good clean shearing, everything to a standard.
And making good money for charities as well.
Yeah.
For your charity in particular that you back.
Yeah, the bottom line of it is that we're just trying to raise money and awareness for 3 incredible charities. It's Lyme Disease UK, which is a serious disease, one that, like I say, I've got, and there's a lot of folk out there have. Sepsis UK, sepsis we're raising money for, another cracking charity in loving memory of Anna Brown, and third, air ambulance. All 3 major parts of, well, you could say farming community really.
And in terms of numbers shearing, how many people you got? You've been shearing, how do you get on?
Well, we won't go into mine because I had 2 red cards disqualifications, but I had privilege of shearing, so no, it were cracking. We've got 4 different classes. We've got young farmers, intermediate, open and veteran, and we're having a bit of crack with pie, pint and shear. So
I've just seen that.
Yeah.
That was slow pie eating.
Yeah, it was.
It was slower eating pies than it was shearing sheep.
Yeah. No, it's a bit of a knack like, but we soon get pints knocked back. That's one thing they are good at, these young farmers, and that's drinking.
That is true. That is true. So you've made it a laugh. You're raising a lot of money. Our friend from Great Eccleston, Janet Hill, she was shearing. So you've got women as well entering.
Yeah. It's unisex. We don't discriminate. You know, everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's on the same cut of cloth, and we're all competing and doing it for a great cause.
And in terms of a fun night out, wow, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of friendships rekindled, made, carried on.
Yeah.
Cleather Young Farmers, it's doing a cracking job.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. No. Pendle Young Farmers, they've just pulled it out at again tonight. We didn't know how it was going to go. And touch wood, I'm suited. I think we've had a cracking night, and night's still young.
Right, Dan, I think it's time to get a bit more footage and let's see who wins this competition.
Yeah, that's
great
it.
to see you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming. Thank you.
We're here at Gisborne Auction Mart. We bumped into an old friend, Janet Hill, for the Great Eccleston Show. Janet, not many women shearing tonight at this speed shear.
No, just the one tonight, yeah.
Just you?
Just the one, yes.
And how many times have you done that before?
I've clipped a lot of sheep, but I've never done this one here, speed shear.
And how's it gone for you today?
Really good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Good for the women, yeah.
Good for the women,
Good for
get
the
the
women,
girls
yeah,
out there
yeah,
doing it.
Yeah.
How long do you reckon out of your time? Are you going to go back for the final?
No. I left a tuft, top of its tail, which is my trademark, to be fair.
Alright, you don't want to do that?
Not really, no.
Alright.
No, but hey ho.
Might we see something like this at the Great Eccleston Show?
I'd love to have this at Great Eccleston Show, but it takes a lot of work, a lot of organising, so...
Do you know what?
We never know.
The young farmers, they put on a fantastic job.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Really
It's all
quality.
for charity, it's all brilliant, yeah.
And queues all around, hundreds of people about. It's end of summer, beginning of autumn, and just a great way to get it all together.
It is, yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah. That's what it's all about.
50 seconds on that shear. Are you going to try and get sub 50 next time?
Am I going to get what?
Sub 50.
Sub 50. I'd love to get 40 or 30, but
Right.
I've not practiced at all.
You haven't practiced?
No, heck, no.
Tell you what, you're not done bad then.
No, I've done it. I've done it.
Notice you've got your jaw seals.
Yeah, I've got my jaw seals, yeah. I haven't got my Ollie vlogs out though, so I should have had them both.
Should have had them both on. Well, listen, I think you've done brilliant. You know what I mean? The only woman here tonight, smashing out the part. You look the part. You did a fantastic job.
As long as I look the part, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Well done, Janet.
No, thank you,
Top
Steve.
job. Top
Thanks
job.
for coming. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thanks for that, Stephen. Now, over to Angela, who's been to the UK dairy event.
Right, I'm here with Dan from Aquapulse Water Technology at UK Dairy Day. We've actually come outside because it is so heaving and busy inside this event. So, just from a bit of a peace and quiet scenario, we've come outside, thank goodness. But yeah, I've never come across this before actually, but it sounds like an amazing product that a lot of farmers would find very useful. So Dan, just give us a bit of an overview. What is Aquapulse Water Technology?
Okay, yeah, so good to see you again, Angela. So Aquapulse is all about improving the quality of water on farms. If you think about farming, the essence of farming is soil and water, and it's become, you know, now a lot of focus has gone on improving soil quality. Let's actually also focus on water because it's the other really big input.
So dairy cows obviously drink a massive amount of water.
Yeah, so I mean, what they say, three litres of water for a litre of milk. So if you've got your dairy cow doing 30 litres of milk a day, they need 90 litres of water a day. It's quite a lot.
So to encourage cows to drink the appropriate amount, they need nice water rather than water that isn't as clear as possible. Really.
Well, absolutely. And, so palatability. So actually that was one of the sort of starting blocks of the whole Aquapulse thing, was you can't make a cow drink more water, but you can actually encourage it to drink more water. So if the water tastes good, then the cow drinks more.
Okay. So how does Aquapulse make the water any better?
Okay, so Aquapulse is a blend of feldspar minerals, so totally natural, totally organic. And what we do is we blend them and put them into a cartridge. So the cartridge is just a holder for the feldspar minerals, and that's then suspended in the water tank, the water system, and the minerals react with the water to actually oxygenate the water. So just like us human beings, we're told to drink more water. That's great, but actually the more oxygenated the water, the better it is for us.
Okay, so you put that in the water trough. It doesn't need any connection or anything, presumably.
Yeah, so I mean, it can go in a water trough. It's better in a water tank, but you know, the bigger the volume of the water, the more effective it can be. But yeah, this is it, and it is rather underwhelming, isn't it? But there's been a lot of research and development over the last 3 to 4 years have gone into this, and the science is really very clever. But quite typically, you know, we see farms with boreholes. They might have high iron content, they might have high sulfur content, manganese. So actually, Aquapulse can break down those minerals into nanoparticles so they don't have the same impact on the water. But we also find, even with mains water, I mean, I don't know what your home water's like. When you turn the tap on, I get a bit of a whiff of chlorine. Cows don't like chlorine. Yeah. So actually, again, Aquapulse can actually break down the chlorine so that it's not flavouring the water, and again, so making it more palatable to cows. Right. The dairy industry is driven by data. So actually, as long as we can share the data, let's have a look at the data before installation, so we can look at yields and back to scans, and you know, so we've got a picture of where you're at, and then using the product, if you find in 3 months' time that actually we're not seeing any improvement in your results, in your data, then yeah, we will refund your money, give us the product back, and you have your money back.
Okay, right. So you say analyse it before, analyse it after. If for any reason there's no difference, then as you say, you can get your money back. So there's actually no risk to this at all. Why would you not have this? I suppose is the question, really.
So of course, not all farmers are using data in that way, and even where you know, herds people know their cows, and even where the data is not available, after 3 months we say to them, should we take the product away? They say no, we want to keep hold of that.
Yes, yeah, that's it.
So it's making a difference, you know, a bit anecdotally, but you know, there's a perception, you actually, herds people are seeing an improvement in their animals.
Well, and that's the most powerful advert that you can possibly have. If another farmer thinks, yeah, this is something that I want to keep hold of, I want to keep using, then yeah, that's the best possible form of marketing, I suppose. So try it to start with, and as Dan says, you can take a cow to water, but you can't make it drink. But if you've got nice water, it wants to drink anyway. So that's the ultimate goal.
I think that was horses.
Well, we'll tweak it. It's UK Dairy Day. But
it is fair to say, obviously we are here at UK Dairy Day, and so we're talking to dairy farmers. But actually, Aquapulse applies to pigs. It applies to poultry. I mean, it even applies to grown produce. Wherever water's needed, and you want to improve the quality of the water, the efficacy of the water, then maybe there's a conversation to be had.
Brilliant. Right. Well, we'll put the contact details on the video links and in the video description. So anybody that wants to get more details can do so and get in touch.
So that's what Andrew and Stephen have been up to this week. I've mostly been re-drilling OSR that's been ravaged by flea beetle. I think that is mostly due to the hot temperature. We don't normally get them in the northwest, so we've never had a problem before, but this year they've savaged some of the fields. Has anyone else had that trouble? Let us know in the comments. Also as well, thanks again to the sponsor, Aquapulse Technology. Their link is in the description below this video as well if you want to get in touch with them. So thanks again to them for sponsoring it. Anyway, that is about all for this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, click like, and we'll see you all next week.